We long for connection. We yearn for a love that sees us, knows us, and accepts us fully. This desire draws us to the idea of soulmates. We imagine a love where secrets fade and our true selves intertwine. Yet even in the most profound connections, hidden depths remain. Like treasures buried beneath the surface, these hidden aspects hold the potential to enrich our relationships or lead us astray. Each of us carries a unique story. Our past experiences, dreams, and vulnerabilities shape who we are. These hidden parts hold the key to unlocking deeper intimacy with our partners, but revealing them requires courage, a willingness to be seen in our entirety. It's in the sharing of these hidden selves that true intimacy blossoms. Vulnerability is the lifeblood of any intimate relationship. It's the act of letting down our guard, of revealing our authentic selves without the mask of perfection. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's the ultimate act of courage. It takes strength to expose our tender hearts knowing they could be bruised. Opening ourselves to our partners can be terrifying. What if they reject the parts of us we try so hard to conceal? What if our vulnerabilities push them away? These fears are valid, but they can also paralyze us, preventing us from experiencing true connection. When we choose vulnerability, we choose love. Why do we hide? Why do we construct walls around our hearts, even with those we love most? The answer often lies in fear. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. These fears can be deeply rooted, stemming from past experiences of hurt or betrayal. We may have learned to protect ourselves by keeping parts of ourselves hidden. We may have been hurt in the past when we dared to be vulnerable, so we vow to never be that vulnerable again. But in doing so, we inadvertently build walls that prevent us from experiencing the full depth of love. Section 4. Unmasking Love, a Personal Journey. I remember a time in my own marriage when fear threatened to overshadow love. I held back, afraid to share a deep-seated insecurity with my wife. I feared her judgment, worried it would change her perception of me. But the more I held back, the more distant we became. Finally, I gathered the courage to confide in her. To my surprise, she didn't recoil or judge. Instead, she met my vulnerability with compassion and understanding. In that moment of shared vulnerability, our bond deepened. We realized that true love thrives not in spite of our imperfections but because of them. Section 5. Creating Safety, a Sanctuary for Sharing. Uncovering hidden secrets requires creating a safe space for sharing. It's about cultivating an environment where both partners feel seen, heard, and accepted without judgment. This begins with cultivating empathy and understanding within ourselves. Start by practicing active listening. Pay attention not just to your partner's words but also to their emotions. Respond with empathy and validation. Create rituals of connection, whether it's a daily check-in or a weekly date night. Remember, intimacy flourishes in an atmosphere of trust and respect. As you create this safe haven together, you'll find that the walls guarding your hearts begin to crumble, making way for a love that is both profound and enduring. What secrets are you holding on to, and what steps can you take today to create a safe space for sharing with your partner?